Hi, it's Marlene with Financially Healthy, all one word. It's the name of my channel. My name is Marlene, and my channel is Financially Healthy. And I'm glad you're here to watch today. We're going to talk about budgeting during the coronavirus time and any time actually. But right now, it's very important that you have a budget because many people are without work or with reduced hours or waiting on the stimulus plan, which right now, as of this day, I'm not sure if it passed, but hopefully it will pass soon. And when you get that money, make sure you are only buying essentials. Okay, we're going to talk about Budgeting 101. Financially Healthy is the name of my channel. If you like it, hit like, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Share, comment after the video. Also tell me if you want to see videos on certain subjects and things like that. I personally am a single woman, have been for almost 20 years, and I am financially healthy. Not, you know, I don't live paycheck to paycheck. And many people I do know do live paycheck to paycheck. And one of the main reasons for that is lack of budgeting. Okay, a budget is very, very simple. And then I'm going to give you some tips on what you can do during this special, unprecedented, I guess. I don't want to call it special, unprecedented time. Okay, budgeting. First, you have your essentials. That would be your rent, your utilities, your food, your health care if you have to pay that, things like that. So, what you're going to do is a good way to help yourself budget is to make one for 3 months. And also, if you have watched my other videos, because I do have a lot of other videos, I have told you to start writing down every time, and this is going to be one very important thing. You most likely don't know where all your money goes if you're living paycheck to paycheck, because there are people who make $500,000 a year and they live paycheck to paycheck. There are people who make $10,000 a year and do not live paycheck to paycheck, or $25,000 a year and have savings and manage to put savings. Okay, your budget is going to be essentials. As I said, your rent or mortgage, your insurances, your taxes if you own your home, your utilities, and you're also going to make this an essential. A lot of people say, yeah, budget your essentials. Well, you're going to budget 10% of your wage to go into your emergency fund. If you already have your emergency fund 3 to 6 months saved, that's great. Okay, you're just, not many things can really fluster you right now if you have that emergency fund. If you do not, which 40% or more of the people could not pay a $500 unexpected expense. And that's just amazing. Another way to help your budgeting is you can ask your utilities if they would put you on a budget, meaning your gas is one price year round, say $80 a month. Your electric is one price year round. And then you catch up, like in the summer when you're not using gas, or you catch up in the winter when you're using like no air conditioning and things like that. So they decide on the budget and you agree to it, and that helps you to then budget better. And then you're going to write those totals and put them in your essential envelope. And when you pay your rent, you're going to take out that one tab. It says whatever your rent is, $750, $650, $1,200, and you paid that. So that's just essential. And also your savings. Please budget for savings. Okay, next is security, and that is, I already touched on it. Your security is your emergency fund, which you're going to start saving. I know you may not have money coming in And this might be a very scary time for you, but there are places that are hiring. And if you go to your local super center or Target, Walmart, Target, they're hiring right now. And they may only need you for a time period, but that time period may fit perfectly with the time period you need to be there to make money. And, or that could be your side hustle. And that money could go definitely into your emergency fund. So that's your essentials and security. Get that emergency fund. When you get your stimulus check, put that into your emergency fund or get caught up. Do not ignore bills. You ignore them, they don't go away. Um, my bank just called me and said they're giving 3 months of no pay on their outstanding loans. I don't know if that applies to mortgages, but personal loans and home equity loans, I think she said both of those. Not if you're having problem paying your bills, call people and say, hey, I need help, you know, with paying my bills, the people you owe money to. Ignoring it will not make it go away. Goals. What are your life goals? Would you like to, you know, maybe just have some extra money to have that extra security? Or is there a child in your life that you want to save for college for? Um, right now, if you can't, if you're just getting by, you're not, maybe you want to plan for a special vacation sometime in the future. You know, what are your goals? Do you want to someday open your own business? Do you have a talent? You know, things like that. You want to save enough so you have like years of income that you could open your own business to see if it works out, or you know, you didn't have to take out a small business loan. Lifestyle. Reevaluate your lifestyle. Look at the things that you spend money on. Are you getting manicures, pedicures? Okay, those are nice, but could you go longer between them? Obviously, this government shutdown of my state of Pennsylvania has affected my ability to get a haircut. So I don't have a haircut. Um, and that's okay. You know, if that's the worst thing that happens to me, I'll be fine. But haircuts, you know, maybe you go a little longer in between them. I don't know. Now, you also have to look at your subscription services and things like that. If you have, pull out your credit card. If you put stuff on your credit card and you forgot about them and you're still paying them, you just, you have to reevaluate. You know, is that, it might only be $10, $15, but $10, $15 times 5 is a lot of money that could go in your savings. It really could. Okay, and then there's a discretionary fund. This would be what you decide, and it might only be a little bit of money at first, but what you decide to put aside for maybe going to the movies one time a month, or also maybe don't, you know, make that too big because you're kind of buckling down right now. This is not a time to be throwing money around. A sink fund. And a sink fund is for, oftentimes the bank will say, hey, do you want to open a Christmas club? Well, no, I don't. But you want to save it. Like, it's not, it's for things you don't usually save for, but you know are coming up. Birthdays, weddings, things like that. And also know that it is not a crime to tell people this complete sentence. That is not in my budget. Because the difference between people who sleep well at night with less stress is that emergency fund. So having some savings in the bank. Another tip, keep your savings in one bank and keep your checking in another. It makes it harder to transfer it back and forth. It's in the same bank. You say, hey, take my savings and put it in my checking. and that may encourage you to overspend. So they're really simple things. You can do them. I know you can. And I think the coronavirus situation has given us all a wake-up call that we need to plan ahead. We need to be more responsible with our finances. Remember, your credit score is like gold. Keep it well protected. If you cannot make payments right now on certain things, call ahead. Don't let that be a blemish on your credit score. People are willing to work with people because these are unusually difficult times. We're going to get through them. It's no telling how long they will last, um, or if the government will come to your aid, or how much they will. There are so many things that are out there that we just don't know what are going to happen. But when you have a financially healthy, one word, that's the name of my channel, please like and subscribe and comment and share, because you might know somebody who needs this advice. You're not going to be perfect. Also, when you make purchases, write them down. I don't care if it's a cup of coffee. And write down how you're feeling at the time you make that purchase. I got this from my great nephew's preschool. Like, put a little happy face if you're happy while you're buying that. Put a little sad face if you're sad and that's why you bought it. Put a little, I had no feelings whatsoever. Then you're going to see, I do a lot of my spending on clothing when I'm happy or sad or bored or no feeling whatsoever. You have to work on the simple stuff to get to the place where you want to be. And you will get there. And I have other videos on here. The name of my channel is Financially Healthy, all one word. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I always appreciate it. I'll answer them. And let's get through this together. Thank you, and goodbye. We can do it.